Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here today. Did you know that 95% of older adults lose balance not because of age, but because of 5 simple, avoidable mistakes? Let that sink in. You see, growing older doesn't mean growing weaker. It means growing wiser. And with wisdom comes the power to make small changes that protect your freedom, your independence, and your confidence. Too many people believe that losing balance is just a normal part of aging. But I'm here to tell you the truth. That's a lie. You're not fragile, you're capable, you're not too late, you're right on time. Balance loss is one of the most feared challenges that come with aging, but what if we told you that it's not inevitable? The reality is that 95% of older adults who lose their balance do so not because of aging itself, but because of everyday mistakes that can be avoided. That statistic should inspire hope, not fear. It means you have power. You have control. You are not doomed by your age. You are empowered by your awareness and the actions you choose to take today. Aging does bring changes to our muscles, joints, and reflexes. But losing balance isn't a direct result of those changes. It's usually the outcome of things we ignore. Weak core muscles that were never strengthened, footwear that doesn't support our steps, homes filled with small tripping hazards, or medications that affect coordination. These are not signs of getting old. They are signs of habits that haven't been adjusted to match your body's new rhythm, and habits can change. Habits are something we can improve. Once you understand that, you can begin to see aging not as a decline, but as an evolution. New chapter that asks you to move smarter, not harder. Education is the first step. Knowing what's causing the problem is the only way to stop it. But the second step, motivation, is what keeps you moving forward. You must believe that you are worth the effort it takes to make these changes. You must believe that it's not too late. Every single day is another chance to reclaim your strength, to prevent what others call inevitable, and to stand taller not just physically but mentally. Your body may change with age, but your ability to make a comeback never expires. Now let's talk about the power of awareness. The second mistake most people make is simply not knowing what's putting them at risk. We can't fix what we don't recognize, and too often we walk through life unconscious of the choices we make every day that affect our balance. Standing up too quickly, not hydrating enough, skipping meals that provide energy and nutrients, not realizing how certain medications might be making us dizzy. These are silent saboteurs. But once you become aware of them, they no longer hold the same power over you. Awareness is your greatest weapon in the fight against preventable falls. It doesn't take special equipment. It doesn't require a personal trainer. It just takes a willingness to look at your daily life with open eyes. Look at your environment. Are your floors clutter-free? Are your shoes giving you grip or making you slip? Look at your routines. Are you doing anything daily to build leg and core strength? Are you challenging your balance or avoiding movement out of fear? Each of these questions opens a door, and behind each door is a chance to improve your stability and confidence. When you're aware, you're not just reacting to life, you're leading it. You start to make intentional decisions that protect your health. You start listening to your body. You begin to see balance as something you shape, not something you wait to lose. This awareness creates motivation, and that motivation fuels action. If you start today, if you make the choice to become more aware of your environment, your habits, your mindset, you immediately lower your risk. You reclaim control. You walk into every room with more strength and less fear. And most importantly, you stop waiting for something to go wrong and start building a life where things go right. You are not here to decline. You are here to rise. Balance is not a privilege, it's a skill, and like any skill, it can be learned, sharpened, and mastered. Small habits often go unnoticed, but they are the quiet architects of a strong, balanced life. When people think of fall prevention or better stability, they often picture intense workouts or major changes. But the truth is, it's the small, consistent habits that make the biggest difference over time. What you do every day, even without thinking, shapes the way your body functions. The way you sit, the way you stand, how often you stretch, how much water you drink, how you lift your feet when you walk. These simple actions either support your balance or slowly chip away at it. Think about your morning routine. Do you take a moment to stretch before getting out of bed? That small act increases circulation, warms up the joints, and helps prevent that sudden dizzy spell when you first stand. Do you take the stairs instead of the elevator when possible? That builds strength and coordination. Do you wear shoes with proper grip? Or do you slip into socks or slippers that could slide across a hardwood floor? Each of these decisions, while minor on their own, stack up throughout the day, and over weeks and months. They either build you up or wear you down. The magic of small habits is in their simplicity. They don't require motivation so much as awareness. Once you make something a routine, like doing a few balance exercises while brushing your teeth or standing on one foot while washing the dishes, you no longer need to think about it. It becomes part of your rhythm, and that rhythm becomes your strength. When people wait for big moments of inspiration to change their lives, they miss out on the quiet power of daily action. It's not about taking massive leaps. It's about taking steady steps. A little improvement, practiced daily, transforms into lasting confidence. And it's not just about the physical movements. Small habits include the way you talk to yourself. If you start the day saying, "I feel strong today," or "I'm working on my balance," your brain begins to support that thought. If instead you say, "I'm getting too old for this," your mind starts to believe it. Your body listens to your beliefs. Start believing in growth, and growth will follow. Movement is not just helpful, it's essential. Movement is your medicine. Your muscles need it, your bones need it, and most importantly, your balance depends on it. The body was designed to move. When it doesn't, it begins to forget how. Your coordination, your reaction time, your ability to catch yourself if you trip, all of that fades when movement fades. But the opposite is also true. The more you move, the more responsive and adaptable your body becomes. Many older adults avoid movement because they're afraid of falling, but the real danger is in avoiding movement altogether. Muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and confidence shrinks. The only way to build trust in your body is to use it. That doesn't mean you have to run marathons or lift heavy weights. It means walking a little farther than yesterday, practicing standing from a chair without using your hands, or doing gentle stretches to wake up your muscles. Balance-specific exercises are especially powerful. These include things like standing with your feet together and closing your eyes, walking heel-to-toe across the room, or practicing side leg raises. These exercises retrain your nervous system to respond faster, keep your core engaged, and teach your body how to stabilize again. Just 10 minutes a day can make a remarkable difference. Movement tells your brain, "I'm still in control." It activates the parts of your body responsible for posture, gait, and recovery. The more you practice, the more automatic those responses become. You begin to feel less fragile and more capable. That confidence spreads into other parts of life. Walking in public, going upstairs, playing with grandchildren. No longer limited by fear. You don't need perfect health to move, you just need the will to start. Every stretch, every step, every rep is a signal to your body, "I'm still growing, I still have goals, I still have strength left in me. Let that be your daily message. Let movement be your medicine, and let every small habit you build bring you one step closer to the balance and freedom you deserve. Fear is a powerful emotion, and when it comes to falling, it can become a silent force that shapes the way older adults move through the world. The fear of falling doesn't just live in the mind, it embeds itself into the body. It shows up in hesitant steps, in stiff movements, in overly cautious actions that disrupt natural balance. What starts as a simple worry can quickly turn into a self-fulfilling prophecy. You fear falling, so you move less. You move less, so your muscles weaken. Your muscles weaken, and your balance suffers. Then the very thing you feared becomes more likely, not because of aging, but because of fear-driven avoidance. The human body is designed to adapt, but it can't adapt if it's frozen. When fear takes over, it limits your ability to react to unexpected events like a misstep or a bump in the sidewalk. The nervous system becomes less responsive, not because it can't respond, but because it's been trained to hold back. That kind of overcautiousness might feel like safety, but it actually increases the chance of falling. Confidence, not fear, is what strengthens your reactions. It's what gives you the ability to adjust when life throws off your balance. This is why mindset is just as critical as muscle strength. Your belief in your ability to move safely, to stay steady, to recover from a misstep. Those beliefs shape how you carry your body. Fear shrinks your world. Confidence expands it. Confidence helps you walk taller, step more firmly, and trust your feet. And that trust is what keeps you balanced in both body and mind. Building confidence starts small. It might mean walking an extra few feet on your own, using a cane only when absolutely necessary, or standing up without using your arms. Each success sends a message to your brain. You are capable. Every little win chips away at fear and replaces it with strength. You don't need to feel fearless to take action. You just need to be brave enough to try and consistent enough to keep going. Reclaiming confidence is not about pretending to be younger. It's about embracing the strength that still exists inside you and choosing to nourish it. It's about seeing yourself not as fragile, but as someone who has endured, survived, and still has the power to move forward. Strength doesn't disappear with age, it only waits for the invitation to return. And confidence is the doorway through which it walks. Confidence is also not something that others give to you. It's something you build. Every choice you make to support your balance, from exercising regularly to eating well to removing clutter from your home, is a brick in that foundation. The more you invest in your well-being, the more trust you build in your body's ability to support you. And that trust becomes the new normal. You go from saying, "I can't do that anymore," to "I'm working on doing that again." That shift in language becomes a shift in belief, and that belief becomes your reality. Even after setbacks, even after a fall or a stumble, confidence can be rebuilt. The body has an incredible ability to heal, and the mind has an even greater ability to reframe what's possible. You are not defined by one moment of weakness. You are defined by your ability to get back up, to recommit, to believe that you are still capable of growth. The future is not written in fear. It is written in the daily decisions you make to choose strength over doubt, progress over hesitation. Balance isn't just a physical condition. It's an emotional and mental state. And when you cultivate confidence, you create stability not only in your step but in your spirit. That's the kind of strength that carries you forward through life, not with fear but with purpose, pride, and power. You have the right to feel strong, you have the ability to feel steady, and you have the choice to step into every day with confidence guiding your way.